Now, where were we before we got cut off this second time? Look, by the way, we're not quitting tonight. We're going to make sure that we finish this training by any means necessary. We'll make sure we put the videos together so that you don't have us stopping all the time, and you just have it on one video. It's definitely going to be up on the site anyways. So where were we again, Orlando? You know I'd be forgetting everything.
I think you were going to go into...
Oh, the script.
Yeah. The script.
That's right. I forget things, man. I forget them, man. Can't help it, man. So, hold on. I'm afraid to share the screen because every time I try to share the screen, we get knocked off. So let me not share the screen. So, all right. So, first of all, if you're in the group. All right, if you're in the group right now, in the Live My Lifestyle group, we have a script. If you're not in the group, then you should ask your sponsor to add you to the group. But under the Files tab, we have a document that I created called, it says Ray Dinero Copy and Paste Script on Talking to Prospects. All right, and I want to run through the whole script with everybody. I want to make sure you understand how to use the script appropriately. Because one thing is just using copy and paste, and another thing is understanding what you're doing with these words and with this script. All right, so if you're there, I just want you to follow through with me. Get in a group, and then just go through the script with me so you can understand what needs to be said and how to say it or whatever. Or just listen in if you're not even around your computer. But before I send the information, all right, before I actually send them anything, the first encounter I have with the prospect, if they inbox me and they say, hey, I'd like information on what you're doing, I'll say, hey, John, or whatever their name is, hey, John, sure, I'll send you some information, or sure, I'll send you some info. And then I'll send that, and I'll go on to the next. And I'll say, but before we go any further, it might cost you something, it might not, depending on what suits you best after you review the information. But do you currently have money or access to money if it were to require an investment? Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this to qualify the prospect, to make sure I'm not wasting my time talking to somebody who doesn't even have money, right? Because I don't want to waste my time. My time is valuable. I'm tired of wasting my time with people who don't have any money in their bank account, or people who don't even have a bank account, can't even sign up. You're 30-something, 40-something years old, you don't have a bank account. You don't have a debit card, and I'm tired of wasting my time on people like that. So I want to make sure that the person I'm talking to is qualified and they actually have the money to get started tonight, if need be. All right, so I make sure that I say it again. But before we go any further, it might cost you something, it might not, depending on what suits you best after you review the information. But do you currently have money or access to money if it were to require an investment? All right, you see how I word it together? You can do this on the phone or on Facebook. Jump on the phone. Don't be afraid of the phone. The phone is good. The phone is a good thing. At this point, I don't really need to get on the phone simply because I just have a lot of rapport on the internet, and people know me, people trust me, people know I'm not going to do something stupid to them and try to scam them. I have that credibility. But if you're new, you might not have that credibility just yet. Eventually, you'll get it, but you might just have to get on the phone and build some rapport, let them hear your voice, let them hear you out until you gain that credibility. But that's more advanced. You'll get that in the future. Until then, just feel free to pick up the phone. Get on the phone with your prospects. Say, hey, what's your number? Let me give you a call, or give me a call. If they feel more comfortable just talking through Facebook, which a lot of prospects do, nowadays, they trust it a little more, and it's a whole lot easier than it was back in the day. But, nowadays they trust just talking on Facebook as well. Either way, that's how you want to say it. You want to qualify them to make sure you're not wasting your time on somebody who doesn't even have any money. All right? You don't want to focus all your attention and invest all your energy into somebody who's not even worth it. All right? So if they don't have the money, I'll ask, all right, John, so when can we talk again and you'll have access to the money? When can we talk again and you'll have access to the money? Notice how I put the words together, too, when I speak. If I'm on the phone with a prospect, I say it fast. Because if I say it slow, when can we talk again and you'll have access to the money? I don't sound like I know what I'm saying. I don't sound like an authority figure. I sound like I'm reading a script. I don't sound good saying it. So you want to crumble these words together so you're pretty much skipping through the sentence. And that way you sound like you know what you're talking about. You don't sound like you're reading from a script. And you sound like an authority figure. Right? You sound like you know what you're talking about. You sound like an expert. All right, so when can we talk again and you have access to the money? Oh, Sunday or Friday, this upcoming Friday. Okay, John, that's cool. Then I'll talk to you on Friday. Make sure you lock it in your calendar so you don't forget, and we'll touch base again on Friday. That's it. End it right there. No time wasted. But if they say yes, then carry on. Go on to the next. You see, I made sure it was in bold and underlined and everything. I said, if they do have the money, send the info. Okay, great. Here's some info on what I do. First, add me or follow me on Facebook. Facebook link there. Don't copy and paste what it says Facebook link here. Just put your Facebook link there. Because I'm sure somebody's gonna make that mistake and copy and paste the whole thing and just just send it there. I've seen people do it to me. That's how I know people will make that mistake. I've almost done it myself, so that's why I'm extra careful with the whole copy and paste thing. And then say, just put your link there, and then cut off all distractions. Watch this video for full details. Bam, there's the link. Let me know as soon as you finish. Simple. And if you're on the phone with the prospect, you might want to say, hey, are you by your computer? Are you on Facebook right now? Yeah, okay, cool. Here's the link. Bam. Let me know when you got it. Okay, you got it? Cool. Click the link. And you make sure they do it all while they're on the phone with you. You don't put it off to later. If you're on the phone with a prospect, you make sure they click that link with you on the phone. Click the link. They'll click it. You don't ask, can you click the link? You tell them, click the link. All right, let me know when the page loads. The page loaded, okay, cool. Watch this short video. It's about 7-8 minutes long. Check it out, and I'll give you a call back in about 10-15 minutes as soon as it's over. Cool? Cool. Bam, get off the phone. Let the video do all the selling and selling for you, if you're on the phone. All right? That's simple. If you're not, then, you just copy and paste this. And if they're not on Facebook, you can email it to them, the same thing. And you just want to make sure they click the link. If they get on the phone with you and they're not even near the computers, you ask them, so when can we get on the phone and you'll be near, when can we talk again and you'll actually be near a computer? Later on tonight around 7 p.m. All right, cool. So, John, I'll talk to you later on around 7 p.m. I'll call you around 7:15. Cool? Sounds good. Bam, get off the phone. Nothing else to talk about until they're in front of a computer. All right? So, as soon as you say, then cut off all distractions, watch this video for full details, link, let me know as soon as you finish. Now, after they watch the video, this is where we go into the closing. And mind you, this isn't really where we go into the closing, because we're closing from the very beginning. The whole goal here is to close. Nothing else. We're not here to make friends. None of that. We're here to close. That's what we're here for. All right? So after watching the video, you say, what do you like best about the video? Right? So what do you like best about the video? Well, I like the discounts, the savings, and how you can make money from it. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, John, actually, that's actually one of the things that caught my attention about it. The fact that I can save a lot of money. Because a dollar saved is a dollar earned. So the fact that I can save money is something huge. You can save money on pretty much everything that you're already buying anyways. So that's one thing that I liked about it. It's very convenient. We have apps on our phone that as we go, wherever we go, we just show them the app and we get discounts on the spot. It's not like I have to print out any papers or anything. I get discounts on my phone whenever. Everywhere I go, I just show them the app, and there you go, got my discount. That's pretty much what I like about it. But what about the money? Do you see how you can make money with us using the system? Or I switch up the words. I switch up the sentence, the next one. And I just like to test different things out, and I don't know, depending on how I'm feeling, I just switch up the words. But I pretty much keep it around the same thing. And right here it says, so you understand how you can make money with Wake Up Now simply by referring people to watch a video, right? Or you just ask about the money. You bring up pretty much anything about the money, or you just, you can use this sentence, which is what I use most of the time. I'm not asking, so do you understand? I'm asking them, right? Like pretty much telling you, yeah, you understand. I'm pretty much telling them that they understand by me saying, right? So you understand how you can make money with Wake Up Now simply by referring people to watch a video, right? You see? I'm pretty much telling them that, yeah, they understand. So they don't start drilling me with questions. And if they start drilling me with questions, they have objections, that's where it'll probably come up most of the time. All right, so if they do come up, every time somebody asks me an objection, throws an objection my way, I always question that objection. I always question every objection they throw at me. Always. Always question, hey, that's a good question. Why do you ask that right now? Orlando, let's role play. Throw an objection my way, anything.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be good at it.
Or Orlando, when you say you don't know if you'll be good at it, what do you mean?
I don't know if I can find anybody to sign up.
Okay. So if I were to show you how you can actually find people to sign up, and I can show you exactly how to generate leads so you can find the right people, targeted people that'll come to you ready to sign up with their credit card in hands, would that do it for you, and maybe you'll want to get involved?
Yep.
Yep.
One thing that I like to tell people is when they tell me, I don't know if I could find people. And usually, like I said, most of my prospects come from Facebook, come from doing the formula, or from people who, are watching me. And I just tell them, it's real simple. It's like, all you have, do you think that you can put together a post like the one that I used to attract you and those other 300 or 400 people? And it's yes or no, and that's a simple, you simplify it for them. And I tell them, do you think that you can make a post like the one that I used to attract you? And when they think about it, they're, most of the time they tell me yes, of course. Yeah. Do you have a couple hours that, you can spend, doing this type of stuff on Facebook? And they ask me like, what else do you do? And I'm like, nothing. I just do what I used to attract you.
Yeah, exactly. And you always, it's just all about questioning. And if it's, I don't know if I can find people. All right, so Orlando, if I can show you that there are tons of people on the internet, hundreds of thousands, millions of people looking for ways to make money from home, and I can show you how to get some of them, would you get involved? Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, cool, because there are actually, if you look on Google has a keyword tool, and it shows you how many people are searching for ways to make money from home every single day or every month. And they show millions upon millions upon millions. One time I've actually counted to about a few different variations of keywords, and I found about over 10 million people searching for ways to make money from home on Google. About 10 different variations of keywords, 10 million searches, over 10 million searches of people wanting to make money from home. So there are people out there looking for ways to make money from home. So I'll pretty much just tell them that, and then I'll just ask them, so if I could show you how to do it, would that do it for you? Yeah, it'll do it for me. Okay, cool. So let me ask you this, Orlando. So on a scale of 1 through 10, 1 being you're not at all interested and never want to hear about this ever again, and 10 being you're ready to get started right now, where do you see yourself? So where do you see yourself, Orlando? Let's role play for a second so they can understand more or less how we do it.
I see myself at an 8.
At an 8? Cool. And what would it take to get you to a 10? A lot of the time they don't even know how to respond to that. They just say 8 sometimes for the hell of it.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
And you'd be surprised. A couple weeks ago, I signed somebody up at a PBR. And he might be on the call right now. I hope he is. But I signed him up. I think he said 8 too. And I asked him, so what would it take to get you to a 10? He's like, honestly, I don't even know. I'm like, okay, so since you really don't know, would that put you to a 10? He's like, yeah, you know what? I am a 10. Let's do it. Let's get started. I'm like, all right, cool. So we gave him the application. He signed it. He got on board. But a lot of times you'd hear people don't really know why they say things. They just say them sometimes. It's funny. That's why you got to have fun with it and play with it. Don't even get frustrated with it. And I used to hear this all the time from top leaders. They would say, man, you got to have fun with it, whatever. And I wouldn't understand because I'd get frustrated because I was struggling so bad, and I would just get so frustrated. And it'll drive me crazy. What do you mean have fun with it? These guys are driving me crazy. But then I realized, yeah, you know what? You just got to be laid back and have fun with it. Laugh about it. Joke about it. you know, you're having fun. You know, you're doing what you're doing. You know, something from home. You're having fun with it. So I'll just say something about, yeah, well, you know, okay, so let's get you started. You know, that means you're a 10. But if they say, oh, well, you know, I don't know, I guess I need more information. You see, so I say, so what would it take to get you to a 10? Oh, I don't know, you know, maybe I need some more information. Okay, well, when you say you need more information, what do you mean? I don't know. Well, I guess I need to find out a few things about the company. Okay. Now, when you say you need to find out a few things about the company, what exactly is it that you need to find out about the company in order for you to get involved today? Bam, you got him. Now you got to find out why he's an 8. And once you get that resolved and you find out why they're an 8 and not a 10, you get them to a 10 and get them to get started that night because they said they had the money. They're qualified, right? So now what's really left? Okay, well, look, I'm here to answer any question you have. So what is it that you want to know about the company? You find out what they want to know about the company. And right there, you can answer it. And if you don't know the answer to it, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to one of the top leaders on the team, your upline leader, and they'll make sure to answer it for them. They'll make sure to answer the question if you don't know how to answer it. You know, but you got to get it right there. Everything is right now. Nothing is tomorrow. Right now, right now, right now, right now. Right now, everything. And that's what you want to do. You want to close them right now, not tomorrow, not next week. Of course, it's going to happen. You know, you can't avoid it. I mean, I have people that sign up a week or two from now, a month from now, and all that. But I always keep people in the pipeline. That's why I constantly recruit people. But you want it right now. Your goal is to close them right now if they're ready, if it's something that they want, and if it's something that's really for them and they feel is for them. You don't want to close them in and, you know, they really don't want to get involved either. You want to make sure they want them to get involved. So you ask them, so what would it take to get you a 10? And then you get to the bottom of why they're an 8, and then you know, get them to a 10. All right, well, what questions do you have about the company? You answer them, get them to a 10. Okay, so John, that, you know, I just answered your question. I answered your only concern. So what do you say, or you want to ask them, so did I answer your question? Did that answer your question? Or did that answer, you know, any concerns you might have? Yeah, it did. All right, cool. So would you say you're a 10 now? You know, or so you're a 10 now. You want to tell them, okay, so that means you're a 10 now, right? And shake your head. If you're in person, you say, so that means you're a 10 now, right? Shake your head, tell them, yeah. So they see that you're shaking your head, and it's psychology, man. It's all psychology. It's all in the head. You're shaking your head up and down. They're just say, yeah, I'm a 10. If you're shaking your head no, they're going to say no. So, you know, you just want to say, so that means you're a 10 now, right? Yeah, I'm a 10. All right, cool. Let's get you started. Here's the application if you're in person. Or if not, you know, you send them the link. Here's the link. When I send my link, very important. Here's my link. Bam. Let me know when you're on the sites. Because sometimes you'll send out the link and people never sign up. You never hear from them ever again. And I found that I have a higher closing rate when I do this. I say, all right, let me send you the link. I send it to them. And then I'll tell them, let me know when you're on the site. Orlando, have you been doing this since I told you to do it?
I actually haven't been doing that, but it's something I'm definitely gonna try.
Yeah, you need to, man, because I've seen my closing rate go up just by doing this, just by walking people through the closing on Facebook. I don't even have to be on the phone with them to do it. I'll just tell them on Facebook through the chat. Let me know when you're on the site. Okay, I'm here. Okay, you see the link all the way at the bottom. It says independent business owner sign up. Click on that link. All right, I'm here. All right, cool. Now, fill out the forms. It's pretty self-explanatory. Make sure that my username is there under enroller. I think it's enroller or sponsor. I don't remember. One of those two. I think it's enroller, though. But you just tell them, yeah, just make sure that my username is there under enroller. And just fill out the form. It's pretty self-explanatory. As soon as you finish filling out the form, let me know. You know, let me know as soon as you finish filling out the form. They finish. All right, cool. Now click on next or submit or check. Make sure you check the box at the bottom, something like that. All right, go on to the next page. They go on. All right, make sure you choose a package. And I always swing for the fence. You see, I'm the type, I like to swing for the fence. I like to hit home runs. So I go for the Explore package every time, 150. Yeah, no, you want to get in on at the Explore package level. You know, it's more money. It is more money. It's more money for everybody, way more benefits, way more value at the Explore package. I'm an Explore package member. Orlando is, everybody is. You know, a lot of people are actually, you can't say everybody is, but a lot of people are members because I always go all in whatever I do. I don't like to do things halfway. If I join, I want to join in at the top package. You know, because at the end of the day, it's a mindset thing, you know. It's just, you know, I can't pitch something to somebody that I'm not part of. You know, it's all in the mindset. So I always swing for the fences. You know, I pitch the Explorer package. There's more money in it for all of us. If we all, you know, become Explorer package members, we'd all be making way more money. Because now we have the $20 bonuses residually per Explorer package member, on top of the monthly pay. You see? And this is weekly pay, the Explore package thing. So that's pretty cool. That's something very new. Just came out with Wake Up Now. Guys got to take advantage of it. That's fast money right now. Right now money. You know, you can build a residual income stream off of that alone. You know? So that's something very, very, very important. Then you do that. You can send them through a sign-up process. And I actually got the sign-up process here a little wrong. I'm actually going to update that. Training. Yeah, and then the training. I don't know if some of you watch the training that not training, the welcome post, or whether it's a welcome post or not. You just want to make sure that you get them in the right direction. You get them trained the right way. What I do is I always send them to the Fast Start training, the livemylifestyle.com/training. You know, if you're watching that now, it eventually is going to be a Rich Dreams link. I think it's richdreamsmastermind.com. That's going to be the new training site for us. It's going to be password protected and everything for the team. But you want to make sure that they get on the training site, or you want to make sure you get them trained right then and there. You know, if they're local, get with them, meet up with them, or do a Skype call or get on the phone with them. Make them do a list. Make them do that list. You know, 50 names, follow up with them, you tap root into their list, and you make sure you have a quick PBR with them. You know, and you want to get that out the way, and then once you get that out the way, you can jump on to the next thing. Now you can learn how to work on Facebook. Now you can learn how to get leads from Instagram, like I do, and like a lot of us do. Now you can learn all that. You know, and this training isn't about generating leads online or anything. This is just about closing, but you just want to make sure you get all your new people started properly. You never, ever sign somebody up and just leave them out to dry. There's always training for everybody. There's a lot of training in the group. You want to make sure you get them started properly. All right, guys, that's very crucial. So that's pretty much the script. You run them through that, and even if they deviate a little bit off path, you always want to bring them back. And the end result is always the same. Obviously, you're going to have conversations with everybody, and all the conversations are going to be different. Every conversation you're going to have with everybody you talk to is going to be different. None of them are going to be all identical. They're always going to deviate a little bit and go off the line a little bit, but you always bring them back, and the end result is still the same. The base is still the same. The foundation is still the same. So you just, you know, do it all based off this, and then you go down and always bring them up back online. And it's always all about the script. You know, you always got to keep it relevant. You got to stick to the script. If they go off a little, you bring them back. Simple. The end result is the same. You close them, and that's what you got to do. Very simple. You just got to master it. You know, and even when you write something online, people can sense your tonality, because it's all about your tonality, the way you say things. You want to bring up your voice, and you want to lower it. Be a little discreet when you say things too. You know, you got to throw them off a little bit, you know, take them on that roller coaster ride sometimes, I guess, you know, because people like that, you know, and then you just got to, you know, once you're writing things, people can sense that. People can sense the things that you're writing to them. You know, you believe it or not, by the way you say things, people can tell how you're saying it. And a lot of the times what I do is I use the voice recorder on the Facebook app, on the Messenger app, and instead of typing, I talk and I close them. So, John, what do you like best about the video? Oh, I like this, I like that, bam, bam, bam. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually like that. Do a little small talk right there. So you understand how you can make money with Wake Up Now simply by referring people to watch a video, right? And I do all of this through my phone. through the voice recorder most of the time. Most of the time through the voice recorder. A lot of times I'll type, but a lot more of the times, most of the time, I do it through a voice recorder. Why they hear my voice? They hear I'm a real person. Obviously, I'm typing to, and it builds more rapport. You know, they trust me a little more just because they're hearing my voice. Why? I don't know. It just works that way. Orlando, you've been using the voice recorder?
I have been using that, and it really made things a lot easier, a lot better. And just like you said, they hear your voice, they hear your character, and they can tell that you're the real deal. They're no longer, skeptical about if you're a real person or if you're a robot or if you got hacked or whatever. They know that you're real, and they're more inclined to talk to you on a more serious level rather than just, play around with you or, waste your time. They're going to take you a little bit more serious when they hear your tone over, that voice message. And I've actually told that to everybody on my team, and they've been using it, and they've all told me that things have gotten better because of that. So that's definitely something that everybody should be doing. And, I use it a lot, and it works good on people that, when you write to people and you try to follow up with people and they don't respond to you, that's when you can voice record and just say, hey, listen, I got a lot of people on hold, and I just want to know if you're serious or if you're not interested, and just let me know. And when they hear that, sometimes you might flip somebody who was not interested at all or who wasn't taking you serious. You might turn that person into a good prospect, and you might even sign them up. So that voice recorder is really good, and everybody should definitely use it.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm telling you guys, the voice recorder, that's where it's at. I like it. I actually just got somebody started a little earlier, just using the voice recorder the whole time. He was typing to me the whole time, and I was just talking to him through the voice recorder. I really don't need to hear their voice, but, they want to hear mine. They can tell I'm confident by the way I speak. They can tell I'm an authority figure, that I'm an expert, And that's what you want to portray, that you are an expert, you know what you're talking about. When you do, people will respect you more. You see? You got to be sharp. Always be sharp. Always be sharp, even in person. If you go to meet up with somebody in person, you want to look sharp, You want to wear clean shirts. It doesn't have to be suit and tie sharp, but you have to be sharp. You have to know how to dress when you go out. You have to look very presentable, very clean. Clean shoes, clean shirt, matching. You got to be very presentable. No faded shirts, none of that. You want to be sharp, and that will, increase your closing rate at a high percentage. I heard even pinky rings. Pinky rings drop the closing rate a lot. But obviously, we're just hanging out, and we're just, doing us, and that's fine. But when it's time to close and you're going to do business, a pinky ring, things like that, I heard even this facial hair isn't really that good for closing, because a lot of the top CEOs in the country, most of them don't even have facial hair for the same reason. And we're talking multi-million millionaires, that CEOs of big companies, they don't have facial hair like I do. Well, I don't have that much facial hair, but, because they say the closing rate drops. But of course, we work from home, so we do things a little different. But that's just something to consider and think about. I'm not saying go shave if you have a beard or anything. I'm just saying that's something to think about. I still have a little facial hair, which hating on a pinky ring. So I have a little facial hair myself, so I'm not gonna shave it. I like it. It's all I have. But yeah, guys. So I hope this helped. We're going to bring this call to an end. I know there are more things that I wanted to cover, and I've been running around all day today, so I've been very busy and haven't been able to take many notes. I only took a couple notes here and there, but I know there are things that I'm leaving out, and if that's the case, I'll make sure we'll do another training on how to close prospects, how to master the art of closing. But remember the key things. It's you want to sound enthusiastic as hell, be sharp as a tack, and be an authority figure. And you always got to keep people within the boundaries, keep people on the line. And any objection you have, question the objections. Oh, is this a scam? Hey, that's a good question. When you say it's a scam, what do you mean? Hey, is this a pyramid? Or, hey, man, this is a pyramid. When you say it's a pyramid, what do you mean? A lot of times they don't even know. Anything they say, you throw it right back at them. Question everything. Okay, when you say it's this, what do you mean? When you say it's that, what do you mean? Well, I think this and that. You usually want to get 2, 3, 4 levels deep in questions. You want to keep digging deep to get to the bottom of why they're saying what they're saying. Dig deep, and then that way you're able to, you know, rebuttal whatever it is that they said, whatever objection or question they had, a whole lot easier and a whole lot smoother. All right, guys, so again, I hope this helped you guys. Apply what I just taught you, you know, what you just learned, what Orlando just taught you. This is very powerful stuff, very good information. The reason how I'm able to, you know, constantly close people and get new signups pretty much on a daily basis. And, you know, just apply this and you will get results. All right, this is all being recorded right now. It's all gonna be on a site that I'm gonna create just for the closing. I'll probably put it all together with the formula. I don't really know where I'm gonna put these videos yet, but you guys will get the link so you guys can watch these trainings over and over and over again. All right, everyone. So nice having you, Orlando. Any nice words?
Just want to thank everybody for being on here with us. Want to thank you for putting it together. And, you know, let's get it done. Let's grow. You know, one thing I just wanted to touch on is something that you said earlier is about the momentum. You know, towards the end of the month, we really build like some serious momentum. But, you know, we don't need to wait till the end of the month to do that. We need to start doing that now in the beginning of the month so that by the end of the month, the momentum is that much bigger. You know what I mean? We gotta get it started now, not at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? So let's get started tomorrow. Everybody, you know, early. Let's get it in. You know.
Amen. Amen to that. And let's not get started tomorrow. Let's get started yesterday, guys. It's time to take action.
Let's get started right now.
Make it happen. All right, everyone. So again, thanks for attending. Thanks for watching. Apply everything you learned, and I'll see you next time.